MFR Live's new drag and drop report designer gives you the ability to create, save, and publish your own reports. When the report designer homepage opens, you can see the entity tree or structure of your organization in the left-hand navigation and a blank report template in the middle of the screen. The basic idea here is that you pull your information from the left-hand side of the screen into the reporting template and create a custom report that you can then save and publish as you see fit. For purposes of today, let's create a test report with the sample information we have in the system for the fire department. To begin with, we need a title. In order to create a title, we can simply utilize the text box icons that appear above the blank report template. Notice that the icons that appear above the report template are very similar to those icons that you are exposed to when you work with Microsoft Word or Excel. If we click on the stylized text box that allows us more freedom in our formatting, we can drag that icon down into our template and drop it. If we right-click within the text box and select Properties, we have the opportunity to type in our title and format it as we see fit. For purposes of this example, we'll simply call this report Fire Suppression Response because we will be using information from this program as we create our sample report. When we are finished with our title, we click OK and it appears within our template. Now the fun begins. We can literally choose from any of the information that exists in our entity tree in the left-hand navigation. For purposes of today, let's simply focus on the program Fire Suppression Response and the information that exists within that program. Let's start by clicking on the first measure, Fires Contained to Room of Origin, and dragging that measure into the report template. When we drop that measure into the template, we have to decide what information we want to see. So we right-click and choose from a variety of options. We can choose to edit the size and formatting of our information, or we can simply focus on our content. For purposes of today, let's simply click on the Content tab and focus on our performance information. Because this is the first measure in our report, let's make sure we show the title of our measure. And let's click on the drop-down and decide what we want in our report. Let's scroll down and choose, Data Table, so that we can see our actual data for this measure. Now let's go back and get a visual for this measure so that folks can see any trends that exist in the data table. We go back and click on that same measure, and again we drag it to the reporting template. We right-click on the measure, and this time we don't need to see a title. When we click on the drop-down box, let's scroll down and choose Gauge and Line Chart. When we click OK, our visual appears, and we have created a simple report that speaks to this measure in the system. Now we could continue on and create a more comprehensive report, but for the sake of time, let's move on and see how we can save and publish our report. To save a report, you simply click on the Save As icon, type in a name for your report, and hit OK. Now your report template is saved within the report designer. To see what your report will look like in its final form, you can click on the PDF icon and choose to preview your information. To publish your report, click on the Publish icon and choose where this report should live within the system. The system will tell you where it thinks the file should reside, but it is important to double check so that you know exactly where to access your published report. Here we can simply click Next. We can finish the process and then preview our published report again. Now that our report is published, we can access that report and any other published reports by clicking on the PDF icon that exists in the upper right-hand corner of our MFR Live system. In addition, if we ever want to use this report again in the future, we can simply go to the report designer, open the report template, and allow the system to automatically pull up-to-date performance information into our reporting template. When we have the information we want, we can distribute our performance report as we see fit. If you'd like to see an MFR Live demo, or you have a specific question about our drag and drop report designer, please don't hesitate to contact us via phone or email. Thank you.